So I'm here with my manager, Antoinette.
Hello.
And yeah, I'm so glad. I appreciate you sharing your story because you had some amazing results, and I wanted to be able to share what you experienced. So can you describe what was happening with your hand and your fingers, for recently?
Absolutely. So I was having issues waking up in the morning is when I noticed the most. I would close my hands, and when to go to open my hands, they would be stuck like this. I would have to pry them open to get them open. They would hurt. They were very, very sore. They were hurting.
And what kind of work do you do?
I work as a driver manager and a lot of typing, a lot of on the phone. So I need my hands to
And
work.
how did it feel when you typed?
Very painful. Very, very painful. They're stiff. That my hands hurt, especially in the morning. The longer I use them, the more they were hurting. So, yeah.
So I overheard her telling another coworker that how sore her fingers were and that she couldn't open them. And so I said, do you want to try something that might help? And she's like, sure. So I gave her 2 doses of OPC3 and 4 ounces of water. And she just drank it down. And it was the end of her workday, so she left to drive home. And tell us about your drive home. How far do you drive? What's it like?
My commute home is a little over an hour. So I'm in the car for a long time, dealing with the traffic. I was on my way home. It was about maybe 15 or 20 minutes after I had tried the OPC3. And on my way home, I was at a traffic light, didn't even think twice, grabbed a soda bottle, twisted it open to start drinking, and I stopped and I'm like, wait a minute, what just happened? I haven't been able to do this for months. Open a soda bottle with no effort like that. It's always, please somebody open the soda for me. So I had to stop and think, I'm like, did this really just happen? I set my soda down, I picked it up, and I'm like, I really just went like this. By this time now the lights turned green, and I'm like, this is amazing. My hand's working, and I still had 45 minutes to go at least, and so...
Yeah.
Oh.
So you were really surprised.
Just
so
right
it
out
had
the
been
gate.
months, you said, before
It
you
had been
hadn't
months
been able
that
to
I
open
haven't
a
been
bottle
able to open
because
anything.
of the pain.
A jar, a bottle, anything. I just haven't been able to open, yes.
Wow. And so she finished driving home, and then she's usually in a lot of pain after she gets home, so her husband meets her at the car and helps her carry her stuff in, get everything in. And what happened this day when you got home and you saw your husband?
This was kind of funny. My husband coming to unload my car for me and get all my things, and I jumped out of the car, and I paused, and he looked over at me, and he goes, are you okay? And I'm like, I don't think so. Hang on a second. And I sat back down in the car, and I jumped up again, and he goes, what's wrong? And I'm like, nothing. Wow, this is amazing. Normally when I get out of the car after this long commute, I park in the garage. When I get out, I'm stumbling. My hip hurts so bad. So I would have to use the wall in my car to balance myself to get into the house. And
wow.
That was gone. The pain was just not there.
That's amazing. And I had told her, usually with supplements, it takes, 90 days to get your best results. Now, because these do absorb really well, they're a 90 to 95% bioavailable within 5 to 10 minutes. Because of that, some people feel a difference sooner. But I was honestly really surprised that you experienced so much relief within a half an hour of taking it.
I was expecting weeks. I was expecting to see some results in weeks, and I was willing to try anything I could to get out of this pain. The immediate results, I'm like, nope, I need a big bottle of this now. We're taking this every day.
A big bottle the next day. And now it's been like 23 days. How's your hip feeling? How's your hand feeling? How are you doing now?
My hand still gets a little stiff at the end of the day. I'm able to do my job with very little pain now, which is amazing. By the end of the day, it starts hurting a little bit. The hip has been amazing. I am walking through the store. I don't have to hold on to a basket for support. I'm making my trip to and from work without having to hold on things because I would lose my balance. It would hurt so much, and that pain's gone.
That is awesome. That is so amazing.
I am very happy.
And I know, initially you were taking it morning and night, and you decided to go to just like 2 caps in the morning to kind of save a little bit, So towards the end of the day, you start to feel, but you're like, I can sleep with this, and then I'll take it in the morning, and it'll be better for work, and that's kind of the optimum for you.
That's where I needed it the most, is to be able to use my hands to work.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, totally understand.
Yes.
And you know, how has it changed? You know, you said at work it's changing. How does it change your life at work, and then like possible vacations?
Oh,
like, what
I'm
do you
ready to
think?
take a trip now. I told my husband, I'm like, hey, we might be able to take a day trip and I can sit in the car for more than an hour and not be crying to get out of the car.
Isn't
So
that awesome?
I'm
Oh
excited
my
to go
gosh.
take a trip now. I'm going to take some time off.
I am so happy for you.
Yes.
I mean, just thrilled. It's just great to see her without all the discomfort that she had had. And oh, one other thing is she watches her blood sugar. She's very conscientious of that and checks it. And what have you noticed with your blood sugar levels in the 23 days, like since you started it?
That I'm already noticing those numbers are coming down as well.
That's awesome.
So, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just to see an overall result after a long
Yeah.
time on this and on how well that does. That
Yeah.
would be great.
That's great. Well,
You
thank
have a
you
customer
so
now.
much.
So that's for sure.
She goes, I'm a customer for life.
Yes.
Like,